What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Big MBKJ, and this is another episode of the Mocheniq Daily. Episode 7, y'all. So if this is your first time watching, we go over the news. I kind of give y'all my opinion, on some hip-hop topics, whatever's going around in the culture. I put y'all on game. So look, we're going to hop right into my first topic. We got Meek Mill. So Meek Mill. He been at a sneaker con and, he's spending some money getting some new kicks. But recently, he's kind of been going viral for this one video of, trying to get a discount on a shoe. Check out the footage.
Buy these from the store for the regular price. Why would I buy them here for $500 and give you a free commercial? That's a bad move. I gotta teach you how to hustle. You want the 500? So look, you wanna give me I could buy these from the store right now for 300.
So right there, I see like Meek, he's really kind of pressing the man to kind of give him a discount on this shoe. I want to know like how y'all feel about this. I feel like I understand, like, take the price from 500 to 300 to give him, like, kind of like some, notoriety. He might shout out his brand. Meek might, give him some quick promo, as he's saying in the vid. But my thing is, too, like, the seller, he not obligated. Now, luckily, Meek ain't make too big of a scene about it. But I do want to know, like, how do you guys feel about, like, celebs trying to get a discount? Now, if it's mutual beneficial, I understand, like, I got an agreement on anything, cool, go for it. I don't think there's, like, some set stone, like, nah, nobody should get a discount no matter what. I think if it makes sense, do it. What do I mean like that? So, typically, a lot of clothing brands, sneaker shops, whatever, they might hit an artist that's popping, doing good in the media and be like, yo, I got some free kicks, or I'm going to give you a discount. It's typically what they pay for the shoe. And, we'll rock out. And, you just give me a video of a promo saying, check out this place, post it on your IG, and we there. Now, that's good a lot of the time. But sometimes the seller, they not trying to do that. Like you see in my man, he not doing it. Now, there is another vid that I don't have, but Meek Mill kind of did the same thing at another sneaker booth because he's at like a sneaker convention, and the guy was selling $200 sneakers for like $100 for Meek Mill. Now the Meek Mill bought like 6-7 pairs, so it's like, imagine losing all that money just to get Meek Mill, kind of happy. Don't get me wrong, like, it bring attention to the booth. Wherever Meek Mill gonna go, it's a crowd. But again, he's still, like, bouncing around, pulls to different tables. And, everybody's gonna just follow him. Not necessarily just that one sneaker shop. I can see if it was, like, personally on, like, an actual storefront, not something that's made for it where, he's just gonna walk around. So, all depends. I personally try to get some artists in the past, some like collabs where, okay, they get some free merch, they promote it, or they get like affiliation link. That's how they make a little bit of cash on the side or whatever the case may be. It's a lot of different ways artists get it for the low out here, get it for free, or get it to get paid. Like, feel me? You gotta really, if you're an artist out there, you gotta kind of get creative. You gotta get on your emailing. Especially if you got a fan base, you got a crowd or whatever, and say like, yo, let's say you got 1,000 people that rock out with you. Go to, somebody, local clothing line in your city or whatever. Chat it up with them. Be like, yo, let's do a cross collaboration. I know you got like 50 pairs in your shop or whatever. Let me rock like 4 collections. And then, the city already messing with me on this one thing. Like, bro, it go like that all the time. It's a lot of ways you can get paid, not being a huge artist and all this other stuff like that. But let me know, how y'all feel about Meek Mill in this video? You think Meek bugging? Y'all think Meek really should be, like, chilling now, trying to get a discount? Y'all think all these other rappers, celebrities be bugging out with that? Let me know in the comments. So next on the docket, we got PGF Nuke. He's living his best life. Recently just got released from jail. Now, he did face some trouble trying to perform back in Chicago, I believe. And the police shut it down. He tried to get a venue. He tried, get everything situated, whatever. But I guess PGF Nuke was like, yo, we have an event regardless. Check out this footage. So in this footage, y'all see he rocked it out at the apartment complex, yo. He's on top of somebody balcony, whatever. You see all the fans in the night, and I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. I couldn't imagine going to somebody's hood and we just like, yo, we gonna party throughout the night at a concert for somebody that just police not letting him throw concerts. I'd be like, why we not doing that? Like, why are you picked out the bunch? But I guess too, like he ruined his like venue privileges because like I said, like the police not rocking out with y'all. They're not gonna allow y'all to do these events no matter what. Especially if you got gang history, all this other stuff. You got guns in your event. They trying to shut it down all the time. That was a big thing for the drill movement in New York City. They was shutting down venues. Like a lot of times you see, still to this day, all these drill rappers, Connecticut, New Jersey, and like a couple Pennsylvania places, just simply because they can't do these places. Because New York City, they be on top of all them drill artists. They got hip-hop police forces and all that stuff, which I understand, but I kind of want to know more, like, why wasn't he allowed to perform? Like, was it simply because of the charges he had? I'm not sure if he's out on bail or if he was not convicted or whatever the case, but I know he out, he living. And, you know, crazy lifestyle. Let me know what y'all think. Next on the docket. So, we had Koey and Jungle Ty talk about our labels hurting artists' visibility. Now, this was their discussion.
Getting on the labels, playing the rhythm, of course, because it's a business, because you got to get clearances on certain things. But do you think that kills some of your visibility, which is also important to you being hot?
Yeah, it definitely kills your visibility. But like, it depends. I feel like it just depends. Like some.
So I kind of agree with Koey a lot with this. Kind of depending like what type of artist you are, because let's say if you're just coming out with banger after banger after banger, you know, it doesn't matter that you got signed, because as long as you're hot, the label wants you to put stuff out so they could collect. If they're able to collect on your music, of course they're gonna rock out with like, okay, we're gonna give you a marketing budget. Let's boom, 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 whatever. But let's say like whatever you put out is just cold, they're not gonna give you no money to put your stuff out. Because let's talk about visibility. All visibility is talking about the marketing, what you're doing to, you know, kind of get hot. Now, TikTok, all these shorts, all these reels and all that shit like that made it popular for y'all to kind of catch some viral quick or whatever. But for y'all whole campaign, Monday through Friday, all right, we going to do this, that, and see how we gather a fan base back. A lot of y'all not getting visibility based on that. And I think a lot of that's based on getting like ads or all this stuff like that. You can go into like communities and represent, especially, you know, if you got a bigger name or whatever. But if you're small, you're starting in small communities, you got to go parallel to your size, pause. And if you're not trying to find a community like, all right, let's say if you only got 50 fans, find a community that's of 1,000, try to get 10, 20, 30. That's how that type of stuff go. Go on an interview channel where they rock with you heavy and see where it's like 4 or 5 other markets like that and just get known in that small community. That's how y'all do that. I don't think it's hurting the artist's visibility because they're not getting a check assigned. Like a lot of them, y'all got hot before a label came to y'all. So it's like y'all able to do it. You was able to get your buzz. Some of y'all could go on mixtape. Labels don't give a fuck if y'all drop mixtapes because it's like, all right, well, we're not going to give you no money for a project so you can be out this contract early or whatever because you producing BS. Yo, drop a mixtape, go get hot, come back to us, we'll give you a project, give you this check with it. That's what they do. So I don't think they're hurting their visibility. I think artists are struggling to stay hot because they're not marketing, you know, how they need to. Let me know what y'all think. Am I bugging out? Am I tripping? Y'all know the vibes. Next, last topic, and then we're going to wrap this up. Look, Glorilla wanting girls to be toxic in their 20s, roll the clip.
And I just want to let y'all know, be toxic for the rest of your 20s. You only get one life. Live your toxic 20s. You never get to be 20 years old, 21, 22.
Yeah, I ain't know too much of what she kind of meant by this. Now, earlier I talked about how Sexy Red is kind of getting like, that hood princess title over Glorilla that Glorilla used to, hold so near and dear to us. Now, don't get me wrong. I know we all Glorilla fans still like that. But I think the issue is she's becoming too much city girl. She take a nigga money, fuck him, get the bag, leave him. Like, she on that type of timing now. And when she first started, it ain't feel like that. Like, don't get me wrong, she was rapping F and all that other stuff. But now it's kind of like once that kind of narrative, Sexy Red, like, kind of blowing up, got out there, she just kind of been doing anything to kind of get attention. Like, that was wild. She was making things about, like special ed. Her classroom had, like 5 kids. And then she's doing this now, talking about girls, don't spend your 20s doing what you need to do. Like, go be toxic, go ruin things, and wait for all that in your 30s. I can't get too much in tune with that. I personally feel like that's a little OD. I don't think she should have said that, but let me know. But it's been your boy, Big MBKJ. This has been episode 7 of the Mocheniq Daily. Like, comment, subscribe. Yo, if you rocking out with this, let me know. I just need to know, because, I be like, who rocking out with the content? I see the views. I feel like it's the same people. Like, yo, let your boy know y'all here. Y'all supporting my man. Y'all know what I mean? Because, I rock out with y'all. I do this for y'all. Like, every day I'm like, yo, let me do what I got to do. You feel me? But it's been your boy, Big MBKJ, and bow. We out.